Alrighty, so to calculate the area of P, what we're going to do first is calculate the area under the curve of this one here. And then also the area of the curve of this one here. And then what's left over is P. So what we'll do is we also need to calculate the area of this rectangle here. Then we can just minus the area off. So a few steps. First step, let's find this coordinate here. That is when y is equal to e to the negative x, so this red curve intercepts with the line y is equal to e. So when is e to the negative x equal to e? Well, that's when x is equal to -1. Alright, so the area of this rectangle here is given by, oopsies, 2 times by e. So it'll be 2e. Great. So then what we need to do is we need to find this green area. We can do that by integrating e to the negative x, the red curve, between 1 and -1. Now the integral of e to the negative x is minus e to the negative x between 1 and -1. So we'll get minus e to the -1 plus e to the 1. Okay. So that'll give us e minus e to the -1. Now we also need to find this yellow bit now as well. So a similar sort of thing, we integrate between 1 and -1 of e to the x dx, which will just give us e to the x and subbing in our values, we'll get, oopsies, can't remember what whiteboard this is, we'll get e to the minus, e to the -1. Alright. Great. But the one thing we also need to consider is that there is some crossover. So this bit here is double counted. So how we figure what that area is, well, we can just do two things. We can find this area first. So that's the bit underneath the blue curve between -1 and 0. And we can do the same thing for this little part here. And we'll get the same thing. Okay. So, quite hard, but the area of P is equal to the area of the rectangle, this big rectangle here, minus this green bit, minus this yellow bit, and then taking into account the bits that we've double counted. So let's just write it out. We've got 2e, which is our rectangle, minus our green and yellow bits, which is, again, they're the same, so we'll just write 2 lots of them. But remember, we've taken off this little bit here. This bit's been double counted. So we need to add it back on. And it's 2 times 1 minus e to the minus 1. All right, so let's expand this out. So this is your integrals, and this is your double counted bit. So you've got 2e minus, this will be 2e, plus 2e to the minus 1, plus 2 minus 2e to the minus 1. All right, so some things will cancel. That'll cancel with that. That'll cancel with that. We'll just end up with 2, which I'm hoping is the answer.